What they found is they found a 200 square foot plot, grave plot.
Hell yeah.
And
they got Dr.
They
Mcdougall.
found 60 gladiators. How do they know they're gladiators? Well, because they had trident wounds in their head, and they had all the tools of a gladiator buried in this 200 square foot plot.
They found a 200 square foot plot of a bunch of badass human sacrifice victims. Yeah, what's up?
Started analyzing these gladiators, and they looked at their bones, and based on the zinc and strontium and calcium and other minerals in the bones, what they determined was the gladiators were vegan.
And they still are, we proof it.
They determined by looking at the calcium and zinc levels in the bones, they knew 100%. The science said that they were vegan. They were vegan, bro. Remember, this is from the Game Changers. We talked about the gladiators. First of all, gladiators are human sacrifice victims. The gladiators are literal human sacrifice slaves. Disposable slaves. So that, yes, perhaps they did eat a nutrient deficient diet first, but they weren't vegan. They were not vegan. They most definitely were not full on vegan. Perhaps vegetarian, but not vegan. Remember, you need to heavily supplement vitamins and minerals to even live past a few months without animal foods. All right, but let's not get, regardless, this Dr. Mcdougall at the beginning of the rap video, Dr. Mcdougall, that's freaking sick. That's sick. I gotta say, so far, this is already the best one. We got Mcdougall.
Grave plot. And they dug it up and they found 60 gladiators. How do they know they're gladiators? Well, because they had trident wounds in their head, and they had all the tools of a gladiator buried in this 200 square foot plot. They started analyzing these gladiators, and they looked at their bones, and based on the zinc and strontium and calcium and other minerals in the bones, what they determined was the gladiators were vegan.
And they still are, we proof of that. We gladiators and we choose to rap instead of using violence. We use our brains to break the silence and make a change. We use a voice to be activists. We made a choice to be compassionate. We do it for the animals, dependent on ourselves, to the healthy way is how we have to live. Come on, get big fam, we proving and showing how we are blossoming, virgin and growing. We are the vegans who fighting for freedom, and what we are doing, you already know it.
We are the vegans who fighting for freedom, and what we are doing, you already know. And I say it so fast. What? This is fire! Oh, we need a Lil AIDS Big Vegans compilation. What's up? Yo, what's up? You guys want to do a compilation with the greatest rapper of all time? Lil AIDS? We got Young Booma in the chat. Young Booma, Jay Dyer, Young Booma. We were just talking about cringe-ass rappers. Speaking of cringe rappers, Young Booma, aka Jay Dyer. This is like Young Booma he's in the chat right now. If you guys see him in the chat, Young Booma, he's called me out. Remember, Young Booma tried to say that Lil AIDS rhymes aren't good, that Lil AIDS rhymes suck, that they're like too vegan. He's super transphobic and stuff. You see him in the chat right now, right? You got young Booma, Lil AIDS' greatest rival in the chat right now. And with the things he said publicly, legally speaking, you guys can all probably take like really serious physical action against him if you see him, if you catch my drift. I do not advocate violence towards Jay Dyer. I don't advocate violence towards Jay Dyer, but I don't do that, right? But like, if you see him in public, if you see Young Booma in public, like, you got to realize that there is like YouTube street beef that's going on. So I don't really know what the international laws are about handling YouTube rap street beefs when you see someone like in the streets or in the live chat, but Jay Dyer's in the live chat right now. And if you guys, I don't know, maybe take care of it, right? Maybe take care of it. Lil Coomer. Lil Kuma. All right, let's finish this. That was the sickest. That was the freaking sickest flow I have heard in days. Let's go back. I want to hear that verse one more time. One more time. Here we go.
We proof for that.
We're vegan.
And they say law, we proof for that. We gladiators and we choose to rap instead of using violence. We use our brains to break the silence and make a change. We use our voice to be activists. We made a choice to be compassionate. We do it for the animals, dependent on ourselves, cause a healthy way is how we have to live. Get big fam, we proving and showing how we are blossoming, virgin and growing. We are the vegans who fighting for freedom, and what we are doing, you already know it. But if you don't, then just bear witness. This right here's that plant-based fitness. Typical of physical, your man got fitness. Fam, understand I'm a natural with this. He's for the vegan, a vibrant and flourishing, a plant-based diet provides me nourishment. Positive changes what we are encouraging us stop the suffering, enslavement, and murdering of animals. And deforestation and starvation in the third world nations. Depletion of resources and sickness are results of indoctrination by the corporations.
The corporations just want you to have high cholesterol. The corporations just want you to have high cholesterol, yo. He tries to sound like Brother Ali. You guys know Brother Ali tries to sound like, well, I mean, he'll get demonetized anyways. Let's see. Brother Ali. Brother Ali's like an underground kind of, he's been around for a while. Let's see. It's got to be like a live one that's not, hopefully not copyright. I'm pretty sure like that's, I haven't heard Brother Ali in years, but I think he kind of looks like him too, right? I think Brother Ali is like actually an albino black dude. Brother Ali, let's hear what his, I think his flow sounds like Brother Ali. Let's see. Brother Ali. Okay, yeah, exactly. I knew it. So this guy's whole rap shtick is just a he's just mimicking Brother Ali. But check out the lyrics. Are there lyrics here? He doesn't show the lyrics.
For freedom and what we are doing, you already know it. But if you don't, then just bear witness. This right here's that plant-based fitness. Typical of physical, your man got fitness. Fam, understand I'm a natural with this. He's for the vegan, a vibrant and flourishing, a plant-based diet provides me nourishment. Positive changes what we are encouraging us not to suffering, enslavement, and murdering of animals. And deforestation and starvation in the third world nations. Depletion of resources.
Starvation in the third world nations who grow the soy for the decadent vegans in the first world nations. So you're going to solve hunger in third world nations by making them go vegan? The people in third world nations grow their own animal foods. They use their own animal foods. Right? Where we live in Ecuador, all our neighbors who are indigenous use animals. They've been raising cuy, they've been raising sheep, they've been raising alpaca, they've been raising cows for generations to feed themselves. They drink milk, they eat eggs. They eat guinea pigs. They raise animals for food. And you're saying you're going to save them? You're going to save us down here in third world Ecuador? Freaking soy Brother Ali here.
Depletion of resources and sickness are results of indoctrination.
Depletion of resources and sickness are a result of indoctrination by the corporations. The corporations that are selling you veganism, you doofus. The corporations that are funding your freaking Beyond Burgers. These corporations that are telling you can get free Beyonce tickets if you go vegan. These same corporations that are telling you they need to ration you the kibble. Yeah, dude, you're gonna save the planet by promoting KFC, right? Unilever and Monsanto are gonna save the planet.
Corporations who deceive the people with lies, so they believe that animal products is what they need to lead healthy lives. But what they feed them is killing them slow. If you didn't know, then you better go do the research. We are the gladiators, vegans who lead it with actions and fighting with each verse. We are the gladiators. We are the gladiators. Vegans who fighting for freedom, leading with our actions, saying we
are the gladiators.
We are
the gladiators.
Vegans who fighting for freedom, leading with our actions, saying
the hook is so funny. Wait, we are the gladiators. We are the gladiators. Vegan who fighting for freedom, right? He rhymes vegan with freedom. That is sick. Sick.
We are the gladiators. We are the gladiators.
Hedge herbivore. We got Hedge. Hedge. Yeah. Human hernia, hedge herbivore.
We are the gladiators. We are the gladiators. We are the gladiators.
Vegans are fighting for freedom.
What's our action saying?
Just a man standing on the planet like a giant root. They call me Steve Grant. I'm loving the mud and the worms, the bugs and the dirt, look above at the birds and all of my
I'm loving the mud and the dirt. Damn, he's so earthy. This rapper is so earthy. He's like Gaia. It's like Gaia is incarnated and is rapping through this guy on the second verse. That must be Steve Grant. Steve Grant dropping them Gaia flows. He's Groot.
I'm loving the mud and the worms, the bugs and the dirt, look above at the birds and all of my skill is coming from drinking this chlorophyll, yeah, the blood of the earth. Take a walk around the slaughterhouse, tell me your
Chlorophyll, man, the blood of the earth. All right, this is really good. This definitely wins as far as like the quality and the amount of hours that they put into making this cringe fest. This one wins by far. So, big vegans, we're even gonna finish this track. We gotta finish this. You're better than Cole Hastings. You're better than Matt Clinton, and we're gonna keep this one. We're gonna keep this one going. Nope.
like the body parts of the animals, blood splashing on the wall. Take a dare to take a look, but be careful, cause you might get shook when you bear truth. This is the harsh reality and the real details that the news won't share you. I salute you if you choose to make a difference in your life, cause it's always your choice. If you can't do it for yourself, then do it for the ones that are suffering with no voice.
Okay, the last part of that verse was kind of gay, but the first part was way better. It was fun.
Gladiators, we are the gladiators. Begin to fighting for freedom, leading with our action, saying
We're the gladiators. Remember, the gladiators were human sacrifice victims who were killed for sport. Useless eaters. That is what they were considered. They were considered cannon fodder. They were thrown in front of huge crowds of people and sacrificed for the people's pleasure. So this is what the vegans are stoked. The gladiator. We're gladiators, dog. We Russell Crowe up in this. We fighting Joaquin Phoenix. Evil Joaquin, even though Joaquin is a vegan.
We are the gladiators. We are the gladiators. Begin to fighting for freedom, leading with our action, saying we are the gladiators.
We are the gladiators.
We are the gladiators. We are the gladiators.
It's got to be the same dude that did, cause you know that I'm a vegan. No meat, no chicken, no beef, no beef, cause vegan my religion. Oops. Cause you know that I'm a vegan. It's got to be the same group. It's like
We are the gladiators.
we are the gladiators.
Begin to fighting for freedom, leading with our action, saying
Sickest flow in the vegan gangs. We are the gladiators. Man, all right, this is, you look, this is just in the last few months, right? This is, all right, June 21st, 2020. This other one, April 23rd, 2020. This other one, August 13th, 2020. All of these vegan rap icons have put out work during this crisis, this totally real and not made up to enslave us crisis that threatens us all. This is all recent, right? Even when was that Gaia video? Old Town Road, that's 2 weeks ago. So look, the vegan rap game, they're coming up. Young Booma up in the chat there. You might have been they might have already stomped you out. Not that I you know, Young Booma.
You have stolen my dreams and my childhood.
We get nice big fat super chats here. Young Booma in the chat. We might have to squash the beef and actually come together. Jay Dyer, Young Booma. We might actually have to squash that beef because these dudes are bringing some fire raps. Like they're taking over, man. We might have to join forces. And we might have to actually drop that EP. Young Booma Lil AIDS with Young Booma, right? Lil AIDS' name comes first, of course.